his life. Hello. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so today's plan, the ones that missed, we're going to be painting a scenery behind the zombie. It's gonna be bobbers.
I think you're going to enjoy this one, so I tell you what, let's don't waste any time. Let's have them run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with me. Me, I've got my old 18 by 24 inch canvas up here. It's all covered with a nice thin even coat of the liquid white. It's wet, slick, it's ready to go. So let's just do what I thought today.
Oh well, I don't have white, that much white. This is like from last time. That's how much white we have. First step is to add more white. Okay, let me see. How much white can I get out? Add right here. Big blob. Big blob of white. Look at this one. Big blob of white. Would it be enough? I got my paintbrushes ready. Wait, what's the biggest brush? This one's the biggest one. Okay, let's try. Okay, I'm gonna add white paints. So first what I did was I added the brushes in the paint skinner and I let them the paint remove little by little. But the thing is, since paint skinner is toxic, you're supposed to like handle it with a lot of care and have open air when you like handle it. Otherwise, the toxic air can like damage your lungs. But it's also very flammable and not very good for your skin. And very recently, I actually got a cut on my middle finger because I was trying to move stuff and I still have it. Still have the cut. So I had to put like a waterproof bandage on. But not just that, I had to also put on plastic over my finger and then put glove on, so the chemical doesn't go into the cut. But then I decided, like, okay, now that the paint is like removed from the brushes, why not add it to the oil, vegetable oil, so it like slowly removes like a little bit more paint, and now it's like in vegetable oil, just being chilling. I love the brushes. Thing is, vegetable oil is a lot better for the environment. That also like removes oil from the paintbrushes, but it's like super slow. Very, very slow. Okay, I ran out of white paint. Let's see if I can get some, like, a little bit more. And the thing is, why I got this like weird idea about like a painting background for a zombie is because I realized the most important part that I forgot about. I got every brush, I got white paint, I got every oil paint, I've got the paint skinner, I've even got vegetable oil, I got pretty much everything except one thing, and it is a brand new white canvas. I thought I had a spare one, but then I couldn't find it, and then I was like, shit, I can't really run to the store right now because, well, it will be super damn late. So then I decided, what can I do? Then I realized zombie could have a background. And now we have a zombie today. The paint background too. Okay, we've got like a thin coat of white now.
Let's do maybe a little traditional painting with some mountains and pretty sky and maybe some water and who knows. Let's just do something and have a good time. Start off with the old 2-inch brush today. I'm gonna go right into a smallest little amount.
Okay, let's get the colors. The closest color to that one, I probably have is a mix of like orange and then like, oh, I have yellow ochre. That like beside it. So I could have like a mix of those two. Orangish and then yellow ochre. Oh. That will work. Bob Ross always has a lot of paint, man. A lot of paint. Let's try mix these two. Then make the color that Bob Ross is making. Yeah, I've got very good similar color. Something like this.
Of the Indian yellow, just a little color. Doesn't take.
Indian yellow? Oh shoot. I don't have Indian yellow. No. Okay, I will mix with a bit of yellow, I guess. That looks orangish. Hi Shaga. Okay. Maybe this is better. Yeah.
Much. I want to put a little yellowish glow in the sky.
In the sky. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna suffer, but it's fine. It's fine.
Now the Indian yellow is quite transparent. There. I'm in a bright, happy mood.
Oh my god. Bob.
Today. It's a good day to be
It's a good day.
alive. So let's do a painting that reflects that. Shoot, every day's a good day to be alive.
What is it?
There we are. Maybe a little bit of it down here.
Orange.
What we're going to have water, we just put a little in there.
A little bit of down here. But I put a little bit too much, I think. That's okay. That's only happy little accident, right?
What the heck? Okay, without even cleaning the brush, I'm going to go right into a touch of alizarin crimson and just tap a little bit into the bristles, like so.
Okay.
So, like so. And we'll go right up above this.
Okay, so what was the color?
A little bit into the bristles.
It was that kind of color. It's like lighter. Oh, it's that color.
like so. Like so. And we'll go right up above this. And I'm just going to lay in a little bit of crimson. Just wherever. Sort of let them flow together. There we are. Just blend those edges out. Very nice. Just put a little warm spot up here in the sky. Okay.
Warm spot. That doesn't look very red. What's this color? I might have a little bit of red. Mine is missing red. We're working with warm colors. Hi.
Take a little crimson.
Okay, so it's kind of like this. And then like lighter on this spot.
And we'll throw a little of that down here too. What the heck? What the heck? We don't care.
What the heck?
That's good enough. Okay. Just have a good time. That's really what painting's all about.
We have a good time, boys. We're having a good time. Okay. Yes, that's right. I'm having a good time. We're mixing like Minecraft zombie with Bob Ross. I don't think it has ever been done before. It's just spontaneous. Someone spontaneously decided to do it. Okay, we've got some texture down here. A little hard to show. Oh, that's the colors. But this is how it looks like. Mine has a lot of colors.
It's just enjoy yourself.
Oh.
Okay, little phthalo blue.
Okay, phthalo blue. Get some paper. Okay. Good morning. Okay. The little blue is like this. I have cobalt. cobalt blue. I have ultramarine blue, and I have ultramarine blue and cobalt blue. Wait, what was it?
What painting's all about is just enjoy yourself. Okay, little phthalo blue, and
Phthalo. Uh-oh. I don't have... Okay, it's fine. It should be this color. It's like... I don't think I have darker. Wait. Prussian. Prussian blue? I'm gonna put colder colors probably on the opposite side of the canvas. Okay, I've got blue.
still have the same old dirty brush. Let's go right on back.
Same old dirty brush? Oh, I cleaned it. Oh no, I cleaned it.
Back up in here. Using a little crisscross strokes.
Okay, more crisscross applesauce kind of strokes. Ow, I don't want to paint my wires. Okay, that should be fine. Burning. No.
And I've started out here and working downwards.
No. You're not burning, you're fine.
So it'll mix with the liquid white and automatically get lighter and lighter.
Oh god. There's only happy accidents. It's fine.
Value. There. See, the blue is so much stronger than that crimson. Boy, it'll eat it up if you're not careful. Maybe a little bit right in here. Now when you...
Okay. Let me add some more blue. Damn, there's a lot of blue. No. It will be fine. A special kind of zombie that never burns. Oh. Let's try add more blue. And then he said under him.
You do your painting. If you don't want all these colors in the sky, just leave them out. You can make any kind of sky that you want. Just want to show you how to make a beautiful, bright little painting. We'll take some phthalo blue, and a touch, just a
Hi. Nice. A little bit more blue. Hello. How are you?
touch of phthalo green.
They look green. Okay, so it's very dark green. Okay, let's do it. So very little bit of it. I'm glad you like the zombie painting.
Phthalo blue and phthalo green. And let's put some water down here.
Okay.
There. Pull from the outside in. Outside in. A little bit on the other side. There we go. Just let all these colors just sort of blend together. Don't want to kill all that bright spot right there. It'll go away and leave you. It'll go away and leave you. There. Okay, and now we can wash our brush. We've put all this color on there, and this is the first time we've washed our brush. Use odorless thinner, shake off the excess, and there we go. Now then, I want to blend the sky out. Be sure your brush is good, clean, and dry. Start in the light area, and blend outward. Always blending outward. Try not to bring that blue color.
Hold up, Bob. Wait. Oh shoot. Okay, I got paint. How did I do that? Gonna have to clean it now, I think. He's not using any gloves. Insane ball brush. He never gets his fingers dirty. Okay.
Color back into.
So, we need to clean it. That's pretty good. Okay.
That yellow, or you'll have a bright green sky. Unless that's what you want. Okay, now then. Just knock that excess paint off my brush. And continue to blend. There we go. Okay. One more time. Now you can blend this till it's very soft and very delicate. Till you can't tell where one color stops and the next color starts. And sometimes when you're painting at home, step back when you're painting and take a look-see. It's hard to see when you're very close. Step back and look at it and you'll see a whole new perspective. Things will look totally different. There. All right. Down here, we just very lightly just go across. It's mixing with a liquid white and it all just sort of blends together. Oh, that's pretty. Already that's pretty. Okay. And we can clean our old brush one more time. Shake it off. Cover all the camera people. And off we go. Let's put us a little mountain up here. For that, I'm going to use some midnight black, some Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson, a little Prussian blue. Good dark color. Mix it.
Bob.
I'm going to use.
Wait. Go on this side. More. To clean my fingers.
Use some midnight black, some Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson, a little Prussian blue.
Midnight black. Okay. So black. Should probably gonna be this side. Oh. Actually, I'm gonna use a different one. This one that I've already used. Okay, I've got black. And you said brown. So I'll grab some brown. And he said to mix with like a big brush or.
Good dark color. Mix it up, pull it out very flat, cut off our little roll of paint right there.
I don't have
Now
that
then,
roll.
you got to make your first big major decision. Where's your mountain live in your...
Okay, where does my mountain live? Probably here a little bit on the sides.
world. Maybe your mountain lives right there. Well, it sure does now. Firmly push that right into the fabric.
Okay, so nice.
Just really push. Like so. Use a lot of pressure. Maybe it goes on off over here somewhere. Whatever. Scrape off all the excess paint. Take a 2-inch brush and we grab that. Once again, the canvas is wet, we can move color. We can absolutely move color. Now, if you're on a dry canvas and you try to pull this paint, you're going to be in agony city. That's one of the reasons that I stress so much that we use a pre-stretched double prime canvas. If you use a canvas board or canvas paper, it will absorb your liquid white and you'll be left with a dry surface. And we depend on this being wet through the entire painting. There we go. Now then, let's put some snow on that mountain. We take some white. I'm going to take the least little touch of alizarin crimson and put in there just to warm it up. The least little amount. Don't want to set it on fire.
Wait.
To warm it up. The least little touch of.
Okay, so it's like stretches out. Sure. Okay, so I'm gonna clean the brush a little. And then I can do what Bob did. Nice. Very nice. And then there's like a shore right over there. That works. Now what?
Alizarin crimson and put in there just to warm it up.
Okay. What's my neighbor doing? Need more paper. Okay, now we need what the heck? Oh my god. What the hell? Jurassic. Oh my god. What? Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. You did not just donate $100? What? Oh my god. What the fuck? Thank you so much. Wait, what? Guys, look at the timer. Look at the timer. 3, 2, one. Oh my god. That added, it's like 7 hours. It added, was it 8 or 7 hours it added just now? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my god, what can I do for you? Holy frick. Oh my god. Thank you so much. What? No way. Oh my god. Is there something I can give you? Thank you so much. That added so much time. And we reached the goal workout stream. Oh my god. No way. Thank you so much, Rez. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now I can add in a new goal as well. There we go. Save and refresh. Thank you so much. Can we get a W for Jurassic, please? What the heck? And I can see the next goal as well. It will be via chat meetup. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. What the heck? Thank you. What? What? Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so much. I'm gonna update the what's it called? The top 3 supporters after stream, so you know. So I'm gonna update it so you can see what's in the list. We might have, but let me see. Could we potentially have a new top 3? No. Not yet, at least. Not yet. But it will definitely be noted down. What do you guys think of the painting so far? I love it. It actually somehow works. This works for some reason. Now we need to add lots of white paint. And then like a crimson. I've got a crimson red! Hell yeah. Finally.
Least little amount. Don't want to set it on fire.
Yippee. I've got the crimson red. Finally. Finally something that Bob Ross would approve. Makes the zombie look majestic with this background. Have you ever seen zombie with Bob Ross background? Same. Let me see. Let me actually see.
Pull it out very flat. Get strong with it. Very flat. Go straight down. Cut off our little roll of paint. Okay? Now then, you have to make some big decisions. In my world, I think the light's going to be coming from the right.
Okay, Bob
And you're going to find if you're right-handed, it's normally easier for the light to come from the right. If you're left-handed, it will vary from person to person. I have a brother who's left-handed, and I know left-handed people their entire life are forced to do right-handed things. So some left-handed people will find it easier to highlight on the left, some on the right. But most right-handed people, 99 out of 100, will find it easier to highlight on the right. Try it a little bit, see what works for you. There. Okay. When I was teaching for a living all the time, one of the things that I found when teaching a person who is left-handed, it's super nice if you have a big mirror. If you have a mirror, you can do it and it looks correct then to a left-handed person.
Oh.
There we go. Take a little blue, a little white. Let's just stay a little blue and white.
Wait.
There.
Wait, you're going too fast. Wait.
Little roll of paint. Okay. Now then, you have to make some big decisions.
Big.
In my world, I think the light's going to be coming from the right. And you're going to find if you're right-handed, it's normally easier.
Interesting. I'm gonna dip the brush carefully. And now I have to carefully. Oh god. This is so scary. I don't want to mess this up. Let's see. Let me make it a little bit easier. That's better. Okay. Whew, okay. Yeah, that works. We've got some texture. We've got some texture. Oh yeah, right. I forgot to add the crimson red. Oops. It's okay. It's only happy little accidents. It's only happy little accidents. Okay. Now we can redo it carefully. That works.
For the light.
And now we go here. Wow. Okay.
To come from the right. If you're left-handed, it will vary from person to person.
Hi.
I have a brother who's left-handed, and I know left-handed people their entire life. Are forced to do right-handed things. So some left-handed people will find it easier to highlight on the left, some on the right. But most right-handed people, 99 out of 100, will find it easier to highlight on the right. Try it a little bit, see what works for you. There. Okay. When I was teaching for a living all the time, one of the things that I found when teaching a person who is left-handed, it's super nice if you have a big mirror. If you have a mirror, you can do it and it looks correct then to a left-handed person. There we go. Take a little blue, a little white. Let's just stay a little blue and white.
Wait, you're already done?
There. Do it and it's living all the time.
What happened to the mountain here? I guess. Okay. That works. In my world, this is how the mountains look. In my world, all eat rainbows and poop butterflies. That's beautiful, Katie. Ah. This is how the mountains look for me. I like it. I hope this didn't mess up Zombie. It should be fine. I mean, we can always repaint. Right? Right? Okay, now what?
One of the things that I found when teaching a person who is left-handed, it's super nice if you have a big mirror. If you have a mirror, you can do it and it looks correct then to a left-handed person. There we go. Take a little blue, a little white. Let's just stay a little blue and white.
Okay. I think Bob forgot his microphone. Is that a little bit of blue? Let me show how the canvas looks like so far. Pan. Nice. So here I have my warm colors and then I try to keep the cooler colors on this side white and then black. Little system for my canvas.
There.
My paint looks a little different. It looks more like this color. I'm gonna add it in. Should be fine. Bob won't notice anything. Okay, I've got a beautiful blue.
Pull it out flat. Once again, our little roll of paint, just like so.
Rip.
Now then, let's just put the indication of a shadow. Now, let's push this one back. Watch right here. You come right down through here and distinctly come through that.
I'm using a lot of white paint for this one. Okay. I got a nice blue.
See? And it pushes that little thing.
Let's see how this goes.
Right on back into the background. That easy. You have the power to move mountains. There we go.
Bob. Oh no, I fucked up.
Just put in a few little shadows here and there.
It's not textured.
There. Push that one right on back. Bring that together. Maybe there's a little shadow hides right in there. See? Anywhere you want a little indentation in your mountain, put a shadow there. That's all it takes. Watch here. Clean, dry brush. I want to create the illusion of mist down here at the base. So I'm gently tapping, following the angles, then lift upward. Upward, upward, upward.
Hold on, Bob. I think yeah, I can add a little bit of texture like this. That should help a little bit. Oh shit. It's fine. Oh yeah, right. I think I did this with like bottom. Oh yeah. Now I remember how I did this. I did it with this like bottom kinda. Now it has this like ball brush kind of texture. And it looks better. A little bit artistic. Now Bob wants to start. Thank you. He wants to blur this one out, but he has like white paint there, so let's use more white paint. Oh.
Very gentle.
Very gentle. Okay.
Although very, very gentle.
I'm trying.
All you're doing here is caressing the canvas, just barely touching it. Now, sometimes it's fun to come.
Nice.
back and change your mountain. Watch in here. See, maybe we want to bring this back. Put a little doer in there.
Okay.
In your world, you can do anything that you want to do. There we are.
Okay.
See, maybe there's a, comes right out through there. I don't know. Wherever you want it. Just sort of make a decision in your mind and drop it in. Just practicing things in your mind and then putting them on canvas. There. See, now then, our little shadow back here. Maybe here and there, little shadow. Shoot. You've got one fantastic mountain. There we are. Okay, a little bit over here. Always following the angles that you have in your mountain.
Always.
There we go. Okay.
Eat. Yeah. showing it's not? The ridge? Which one? Which one? Doing now? Oh. I'm gonna make it easier for you. Hi. That should be good. Oh.
Just blend all that together.
I will try. I will try. Blend it all together. Should be good.
Time to have some fun. Let's make us up a mixture of dark color here. We'll use some black, Prussian blue. Shoot, I'll throw some phthalo green in there too, it doesn't matter. A little bit of crimson, a little brown.
Oh my god, that's
Whatever you got. You're just looking mainly for a good dark color. It should look black. Let me clean my knife.
okay. he said, okay, we need black, blue, everything mixed.
Okay, and we'll take an old fan brush. Let's load it full of color. A lot of
fan brush. Okay, hold up. I don't think I have a fan brush, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
paint, both sides full. Okay, and maybe back in here in our world, there lives a lot of little
Okay, Bob, hold up. Let's get a little bit of this, a little bit of red and green. And a lot of colors together. Should be good.
some trees, and all you're doing is tapping it down over the fan brush. Just tap it down there. Now, see, I want to get progressively smaller. When this is done, that will help lead the eye around the corner. Around the corner and down the street.
That doesn't look good. I need something smaller. Perhaps. I mean, this would work. Okay. Red, blue, and this color. Looks good. Should be better. Okay, if we go behind here.
We don't know where it goes, but wherever it goes, it's a happy little place back here. Okay, and maybe, here and there, in our world, maybe one or two of these trees is a little more distinct, stands out a little stronger. You can see a little more detail. A lot of paint, though. There's one. You're just sort of working back and forth. And you just put as many or as few as you want. Now, right in here, let's have some reflections. Because this is wet, the paint will move. Used to when I was a traditional painter, reflections were hard to do. I turned the canvas upside down and paint the scene over, but watch right here. Because this is wet, all you have to do is grab it and pull it straight down, like so. See there? Straight down. And then very lightly come across. Isn't that fantastic? See how you can move those and push them, pull them, wiggle them, bend them, whatever you want to do with them. They're yours and you can do anything, anything. Take a little liquid white. To that I'm going to add the least little touch of blue. Tiniest little bit of phthalo blue, not much. Can't hardly even tell there's any blue in there. Let's just pull a little, do that again, pull a little color like that on the knife. Then push firmly. I'm really pushing very firmly here. Very firmly.
Okay. Mine looks a little dark.
There we go. Now we can take our knife, just a clean knife, scrape through here and there, put the indication of some sticks, twigs, tree trunks, all those happy little things. Now, let's build some more trees. This will be our evergreen painting. We'll have a lot of evergreens in this one. So let's come right up here. We'll put a happy little evergreen right there. Back and forth. There. Just go back and forth. Those little son of a guns just live right in that brush. You gotta push them out sometime. There. I lived in Alaska for so many years, and I love.
Okay. Now let's do the big trees. I'm mixing red and green together with black. To make the little happy cheese. Alright, ready.
These scenes with mountains.
So I should probably use this brush. This one is actually better.
Here, we'll put a happy little evergreen right there. Back and forth. There. Just go back and forth. Those little son of a guns just live right in that brush. You gotta push them out sometime. There. I lived in Alaska for so many years, and I love these scenes with mountains and evergreens. It looks like home to me. There we go. And if you're into selling, paintings. These type scenes where they sell like hotcakes. Everybody likes them. Let's come right over here. Maybe there's a little tree. Well, right here. Well, I don't know. Wherever you want them. There. Everybody likes them. Let's come.
What the heck? My brush died. No. My poor brush.
Right over here. Maybe there's a little tree. Well, right here. Well, I don't know.
Alright. No. That's like a mini brush. It still somehow works. How is it still holding up? Crazy.
Wherever you want them. Got a friend right there. That's
I should probably change the brush. This one's hard to handle. I'm gonna have to go bathroom soon as well. Okay, I'm gonna go bathroom real quick. I'm a little bit quieter. But let me know if it's hard to hear me, okay? Thank you. I'm gonna use like a tiny brush to paint the trees over here.
Clyde, he lives there. And we just push up. See, what that easy, we can make a little peninsula that comes right out. See how that pushes everything back? Drop some of it underneath.
Yes, Bob.
Take our big brush, grab that, give it a little downward pull, and we have some instant reflections. Sneaky, huh? Shoot, I'm gonna make a big evergreen. I want a big one. This one is taller than the mountain. He goes way up here in the sky. It's a granddaddy evergreen.
Granddaddy?
In Alaska, I used to have a huge, huge evergreen that lived in my front yard. Boy, he goes way up here in the... This one is tall.
Okay, he has, which will be covered. So I'm gonna move up here.
Taller than the mountain.
Taller?
He goes way up here in the sky. It's a granddaddy evergreen.
Granddaddy?
In Alaska, I used to have a huge, huge evergreen that lived in my front yard. Boy, he was the son of a gun. Looked like he was 100 foot tall. And the ptarmigan used to come in every afternoon and they'd sit in that tree. Ptarmigan are a beautiful grouse-type bird that lives in Alaska. They're not too smart, though. They're sort of like, oh, I don't know, they taste sort of like pheasant, and the people eat them there. And they're good eating, from what I understand. I wasn't much of a hunter. Shoot, I'd go out there and feed them. They were safe at my house. A little bit of the liquid white, we just run that right around like so. Let me find, here's a good old brush. Just take a 2-inch brush and we'll pull it right through some color. See, pull it in one direction through the color. A lot of paint's loaded into those bristles. A lot of paint, okay? Now then, maybe right in here lives...
Okay, Bob, I have to pause you. Okay. Okay, should be good.
Some bushes.
Bush. He wants bush. Okay, you can get some bush. But the reflection is kind of hidden behind zombie. That's fine. Okay. We put it right here.
A lot of paint's loaded into those bristles. A lot of paint, okay? Now then, maybe right in here lives some bushes and all kind of happy little things. Right there. And we can reflect some of that right into...
Okay, hold on, Bob. I've got a big brush. But
the water. Right into the water. That easy. And on the other side, we want some just happy little bushes and trees. There, see? Just make this look like a little winding Maybe it's a little river that just winds right on back in there. Goes out behind the bend. It's a super place to take a canoe and just sort of float down the river. Okay, take some dark sienna, a little bit of white, mix it up so it's sort of marbly. Cut me off a little roll of paint. And we'll go right up here. And with that, I'm just going to put the indication here and there.
Okay.
Of a few tree trunks.
Okay, Bob. Wait. Wait up. Right. Do this one. I would name this painting Zombie Freezing Out in the Cold. Imagine the zombie is like stuck in the painting and it's like looking at you like this. That's what I think would be a good name for this. Okay, put a little bit of white.
There. And this big old tree, he needs a trunk too. Big trunk in here. Give it a little sidewards pull. Okay, and I'll grab another fan brush. I have several of them going here so I don't have to spend all my time cleaning brushes. We'll take some of that dark color we made the evergreens out of, mix it with a little yellow, and automatically that's going to turn a beautiful green because it has blue in it. Or black. Let's go up here. Now then, let's put some highlight on these trees. The mountain says our light's coming from the right, so it also strikes the trees stronger on the right than it would on the left.
Okay. Need green. Light kind of green. I'll take this one. Oh. Okay. And mix it with that color. A bit of white. A little bit of orange. Mix it up. Now I got the green. Okay, maybe a little bit lighter. Hi. Want more yellow though? It's a little bit too dark. Do you think the background? Yes, I did. I also painted a zombie, but that was like another time. That's better. Let's highlights on the trees. Sure, we can have highlights on the trees.
I like to keep these evergreens quite dark. Quite dark. It adds contrast to your painting. Let's go over here in this big one. Shoot. Look at there. Isn't that super? Just see hundreds and hundreds of little leaves and twigs. That easy. And you can take just a clean knife. Evergreens always have dead sticks hanging off of them. Watch right, come right up here. Watch here. You can take that, see, and just pop in a few little dead sticks and twigs hanging right off your tree. And all you have to do is just scrape right through, hanging right off your tree. And all you have to do is just scrape right through the paint. Just scrape through the paint. Find a 1-inch brush that's clean. Gonna dip it into a little bit of the liquid white and then into some color. We're gonna take some sap green. Okay.
That's very light. Okay. So a bit of this. Looks so good. Thank you. What color would this one make? This color.
Get a yellow. And then we'll sort of bounce back and forth into, we'll get some yellow ochre in a minute. Let's go right up here. There's a happy little bush.
Happy little bush coming up. I'm gonna clean the big brush. Hello, hello.
I remember him. He lives right here. Right there. Beautiful little bush. And he shines in the sun. Okay, now then, watch right here. Let's turn that into reflections just by pulling it down. Go lightly across. That's all there is to it. Now I'm going into yellow ochre, little Indian yellow here and there. Here lives another little bush. See them? Just sort of visualize these in your mind. And drop them in. Drop them in. There we are. Maybe right here. There's another little bush. But see, do layer after layer after layer, one bush at a time. Drop it in and then work forward. Okay, we're going to reflect a little bit of that right into the water here. You know, one of the questions I probably get, half a dozen letters a week.
I was like yellow. Or like yellowish bush. Yellowish bush.
Asking if we do any tracings or any video editing when we're making these shows. And I've mentioned this before, but there's absolutely no video magic that happens here. What happens here, good or bad, absolutely happens in the time that you see it happen. There. Pull straight down and go lightly across.
Let me look with this brush. I can try my best, but this brush doesn't make it as well. But it works. It's fine. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, if I was to do something that you didn't see, I'd feel like I was cheating you. Tell you what. Let me get my fan brush here. Get a little bit of color right on the fan brush. And maybe back here in the distance, I'll put the indication of a little grassy area way back.
Okay.
Back in there. I think so. See, that pushes that one way back. Now watch here. When we put a bush here, that's really going to be the separator. Now, it becomes a separate entity that's far away. Now, maybe right here lives, yep, you're right. Happy little bush. Boy, this would be a nice place to live out here. It's so pretty. Looks peaceful. Nobody's angry out here. Oh, this is a nice spot. Sit out here and watch the animals, talk to trees, make friends with God and nature. Right there. That's the spot.
Now I will red. What is it? There lives a happy little red bush over here.
Another little tree right here. See one?
Rainbow.
So again, though, put these in layers. Layer after layer. I know what let's do. Maybe there's a stone here. So you need a little place to sit. So let's just put us in.
Okay, I'm going to
Just a little stone. We can sit right here and be comfortable. A little white, a little brown. We go right in here and drop the indication of a little highlight on top of that stone. There. And if you take care of this stone, treat it right, it'll grow up to be a big mountain like back there. Now we know that's not true, but it sounds good. It sounds good. Probably just the opposite. That used to be a big mountain. It's just got wore down to that. There. Now we can bring some of our little bushes right around. If you have trouble making these stick, add a little tiny amount of liquid white to your brush. There's one. So even here where they're crowded, do one at a time.
little mountain.
So you have individuals in there. Give each one of them a name if necessary. And I'm just going to take the knife, scratch through the paint. To create the illusion of sticks, twigs, all kinds of little things that are happening. That helps show all different planes. Normally I do it in the dark areas, not in the light. Because the light areas indicate leaves and stuff that are on this side. The dark areas show, you know, where you're looking down between the sticks, or between the bushes, and you can see down into it, the shadow areas, and you can see those little sticks. So mainly in the dark areas.
You also did the right side. Okay.
Little Van Dyke brown. Let's put some land right out here. Shoot, there's all kinds of happy things out here. Watch, watch, there it goes. Just drop it in.
Okay. I'm gonna drop in some land.
There. A little bit of our highlight color. That was just dark sienna, a little white. Looks like I hit a little blue there too.
Pablos uses a lot of white paint, man. Why? It's so much white.
And that's just right. That grays it down a little bit. Makes it even better. Little touch of liquid white. I'm just going to pull that out flat and pull it out like so and draw my knife across it. Once again, using a very firm pressure. Very firm. Bend the knife. That knife's strong. You're not going to hurt it. That's another question I hear quite often, is that my knife looks like it's a different color than the ones that people buy. There's not any difference at all. The only thing is they make me spray this one black so it doesn't shine. But it's the same knife that you have. Same identical knife. A few little ripples on the water here and there. There. Sticks and twigs. Liner brush. We'll dip it in at least a little bit of paint thinner. Make some paint that's very thin. And maybe out right here. Here lives an old little stick. He lives right out here. Like so. Go back into the paint thinner, into some bright red. I think we'll sign this one. Go back into the...
No way.
Out here.
No way. Papas. Okay. It's going to be covered, but I'm going to hopefully keep it the twig. Now I can sign it.
Like so. Go back into the paint thinner, into some bright red. I think we'll sign this one. This is a painting that will teach you how to use all the equipment. And it's always one of the more popular things that we do, these mountains and evergreens. Everybody likes these. So on behalf of the entire staff, happy painting and God bless.
I'm gonna do bright red. Should we do bright red? Sure. I mean, it stands out. It's a good color. elbow brush. Thank you. It's done. I think. Might have to some more white here. Yeah. Hi. Oh my god, it's done. Okay. I think I will remove the paint now. I mean, not paint, I mean tape. See how this goes. Ooh. Okay, you guys ready? It's scary. Wow, that actually turned out good. Oh my god. What's this? Get out of there. Okay, that's fine. That works. Yep. Wow. Zombie in nature. Guys, from this you can learn that you can use normal plastic tape to cover up whatever you need. It does take off a little bit of oil paint, but make sure it's dried first, and then you can get a result like this. Look at it. This looks amazing. Wow. Zombie in nature. Zombie freezing. Zombies looking at you like, please let me out of this canvas. Please let me out. Alright boys, let's go raid. Oh. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, that's okay. Let's go raid, boys. Let's go raid. Let's go raid. I'm gonna have to clean up, but this turned out very good. Wait, actually let me take off the filter so you can see it better, but grab the right templates, boys. Jesse, thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Thank you so much for the videos. Thank you so much. Let's see this on. And where's the first here it is. We're getting rated. Hello, hi. How's the stream? Oh, this doesn't look better actually. This made it look worse. Anyways. Yeah. It does look good though. I want to look a little... not that bright actually. Hi, Harris, how's the stream? Welcome in. We are painting. We actually just finished. This is a zombie in nature painting. Welcome in. We're gonna actually go raid soon as well. Make sure to take care of yourself. Thank you so much for the raid. We're gonna continue Sabaton over at gaming channel. So if you want to recommend someone else to raid, let me know. We can actually go to perhaps Zephyr. Hello, how are you? Raid. Zephyr. Over. Okay, there we go. We're going. I'll see you soon. Thank you. Thank you for all the support, and don't forget to take care of yourself, drink water, and I'll see you soon. Here are the raid templates. Guys, also make sure to check out the raiders. Show them lots of love. Samuel, hope you had a lovely stream. Thank you so much for the raid, and sorry for leaving so soon. I usually do longer stream, but I actually had to really go. I'm so hungry. Take care. Thank you. Bye. Hope you have a good time at Zephyr. She will take good care of you. Thank you for hanging out. This was a very lovely stream. Wow, this painting out turned out so good. Take care, take care. Don't forget the raid templates. The heart one is for followers and the rest of them are for subscribers. We're gonna play a story game at Sweet Delphi. This is the gaming channel. I painted this EP, yeah. Here are the raid templates, don't forget, and also join our Discord. See you. Take care, Saibo, take care, and make sure to eat well, okay? Bye. I love you. Mwah. Bye 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 bye. Thank you. Bye 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 bye.